Thursday Night Football, the New England Patriots, led by rookie quarterback Mac Jones, travel to Atlanta to take on Matt Ryan and the Falcons. Now, right now, you have the Patriots sitting at 6.5 to 7-point favorites. Over under 47.5 points. Now, I have my favorite player prop and spread pick for this game. But first, if you're new to the channel, consider smashing that subscribe button. We're almost at 14,000 subscribers. We appreciate all the new people joining the channel. And we had our 1-year anniversary a couple days ago. I'll link that video down below if you haven't seen it already. Now, also consider liking the video and comment down below with your best bet for this game. It only takes a couple seconds. I appreciate all you people. Now, first, let's do a quick recap of last week in the NFL. Now, we've been pretty good on the season, up about 13 units. Now, last week we had a down week. We were 6-7 overall, 4-3 on player props, but really bad in the spreads category. 0-3 overall, losing a little less than 2 units, so not terrible damage for really going bad. Having some bad beats on the spread category, but we're gonna get back after it. Our full NFL Week 11 best bets video will be posted right around 11 a.m. Eastern time on Thursday, so it might already be live by the time you're watching it. I'll link it at the end of the video and in the comments down below. Let's hop into it. Let's talk about my player prop, and I'm talking about Kendrick Bourne. I'm taking his over 32.5 receiving yards, -115 on DraftKings. Now, if you're first like, who the heck's Kendrick Bourne? He's a receiver for the New England Patriots. And Bourne, he's been on an absolute tear recently. Now, he has hit this over in 5 straight games and in 7 of 10 overall this season. And more importantly, since week 3, when they started using him a little bit more, he's cashed this in 7 of his past 8 games. Now, he's not necessarily, a guy like Devontae Adams or a guy like, I don't know, Cooper Kupp that's seeing 15 targets a game. No, he'll see probably around 4 to 5 targets, but he's been reeling in a lot of them. He's had a good connection with rookie quarterback Mac Jones. Now, not to mention, Bourne, he's probably the most explosive receiver on this team. Now, I understand you can look at Nelson Aguilar. He's got the speed, but they use Bourne, and Bourne generates a lot more explosive plays than Nelson Aguilar does. Now, Bourne has 4 31-plus yard plays this season. He's averaging 15.8 yards per catch. And at those numbers, if he can just get us 2 to 3 catches, I think he has a good chance at going over this 32.5 receiving yards line. Now, I expect Arthur Smith and company in that Falcons defense to really sell out and stop the run. The Patriots want to establish the run game. They got 2 guys, I believe Damian Harris will be back, and Ramondre Stevenson looking pretty solid. So I think they'll sell out to stop the run, which is easier said than done. But I do think the Patriots offense might have to rely on the air game and the air yards to really move the ball down the field. I like Kendrick Bourne tonight, and so I'm going to ride with him. He's playing over 50% of the snaps, and he's consistently hitting this over. I'll ride with him again tonight. Kendrick Bourne over 32.5 receiving yards. Now, let's talk about this spread pick. And before I release what pick I'm going with, let's talk about this game. Now, on one side, you have the Patriots. They're rolling. They've won 4 straight games against the Jets, Chargers, Panthers, and Browns. And 3 of those 4 weren't even particularly close. The only close game was against the Chargers. And now you look at Mac Jones playing like the offensive rookie of the year, who's really his only competition at the moment, Jamar Chase. But Patriots, they're humming along. Now on the other side of the coin, the Falcons, they had a bye week last week, or at least they played like it. They got absolutely smashed by the Cowboys, 43-3. Ended up resting their starters for a good majority of the second half of that game. And yeah, it was not even. If you bet Cowboys, you didn't have to sweat that after basically the first quarter. So with that being said, who am I riding with tonight? The Atlanta Falcons, +7. Now, I understand what you're saying. What the heck? Why is he picking the Atlanta Falcons? That's exactly what they want you to think. Now, if you haven't bet spreads in the NFL, well, allow me to introduce you. Every time you think it spreads easy, it's probably a loss. And the Patriots +6.5 or -6.5, -7. Too easy of a bet. Now, you'd think Patriots looking too good, Falcons looking not all that great, but I'm going to tell you, I think the Falcons got a chance in this one. Now, the game, they came into that Cowboys game on Sunday. They were set up for failure. You had a Cowboys team that had just been absolutely demolished at home by a Broncos team that's been very up and down all season. And then you had a Falcons team that's coming off a very big divisional win against their rival, the New Orleans Saints. And that was in New Orleans. So they came out a little bit flat on Sunday, and that was to be expected. But today they'll be playing motivated. Arthur Smith, the coach of the Atlanta Falcons, has had success against the Bill Belichick team and any of his disciples, head coach like Brian Flores. Smith, now the head coach of the Falcons, like I said. But prior to that, he worked with the Tennessee Titans. In the last 2 Titans versus Patriots games, well, the Titans won those outright, including Tom Brady's last game in the playoffs. I do think the Falcons will come into this game a little bit more motivated. This is a huge game for them in the playoff standings, and they'll play motivated in front of their home crowd. Now, it's Thursday Night Football. The only thing you can expect in Thursday Night Football is the unexpected, because that's always what happens. You saw the Ravens lose outright to the Dolphins. Anything can happen, so I'm not going to go that bold to say the Falcons will win this game game outright, but I think they got a good chance. This game feels like a total trap play for the Patriots, and so I'll be riding with the Falcons. Let me know what you got. I'm sure you guys disagree because I believe the Patriots will be the public play, which you never want to be on the side of the public, in my opinion. So those are my 2 plays of the day. Falcons +7, Kendrick Bourne over 32.5 receiving yards. Subscribe if you guys are enjoying the videos. Like and comment on the video as well. We appreciate all you guys' support. Got a couple videos popping up on the screen. Full week 12 best bets. That'll be live a little bit later Thursday morning. So we appreciate you guys. We're going to get after it. Let's make some money this weekend. Peace.